So folks, it seems that you like my paper reviews and you like to see more. I'm just going to do the Star. It's quick, it's easy, it's a builder's paper, that kind of thing. It's just quick and easy to go through. The stories are quite chirpy. If I get something like the Express or something like that, it's too much. So I'm just going to go on through this. So there it is, there's the Star. It's the 19th, it's the April the 19th, it's not April, it's April the 9th, Tuesday. Excuse me. Con mum Leslie Elder has been jailed for claiming 2.5 million on a crippling NHS op. Page 7. So let's just go to page 7. She's a woman tried to cheat the NHS out of 2.5 million for exaggerated injuries from a botched surgery. She was spotted dancing on her daughter's hen do, 50. She looks older than bloody 50. The operation, she left her disabled. Apparently, a vaginal mesh is a procedure used to support weakened tissue. So everybody now knows that she's got a weak fanny, and she tried to get 2.5 million out of the NHS. And do you know what, right? I bet the NHS said, don't do this or don't do that during your recovery. And I bet she did it. And I bet she's blaming the NHS. There she is. Look, she's got the old walking stick with her to make out that she's disabled. Because they all do that, don't they? They all seem to think if you're walking around with a walking stick and that you're disabled and you deserve all you can get. Well, this is wrong. You don't deserve all you can get. Well, not that way you don't anyway. So so a vaginal mesh, isn't that where they shove a potato up the fanny? I'm sure I've seen it in the midwife where it's where your muscles go and it starts falling out. And I think in the old days you shove a potato up there to help you up. I don't know. Perhaps somebody could tell me. Right, council tax. Almost 2,500 town hall employees are paid more than £100,000 as a council tax bill saw. One chief executive received £595,077. How the hell can somebody receive £600,000 for being a councillor? What the hell is that all about? The Prime Minister only earns around 150k. Do they pay tax though, the Prime Minister? I don't know. Well, they only about 150k, and then your MPs are getting 75, 80,000, ain't they? So how the hell... let me just read through it. Leading the way was Roger Parkin, interim chief executive of Slough Borough Council, who received £595,077 package. He has since left. Of course he's left. I mean, he can leave because he's got that much money. You don't know what to do with it. I tell you what, right, being a council, I would say, is probably an easy job. Because I bet they've invented all these jobs. Somebody in charge of paper clips, somebody in charge of doing the photocopier when it runs out of paper or buying toner. And I bet they're all on stupid amounts of money. And I'm sure that most people with any common sense could do a council job. I'm sure they could, because there is no way somebody's worth £600,000. What? I don't honestly understand how they think they can do that. At least 2,454 local council tax employees earn more than £100,000. What job are they doing that warrants earning that much money? Because most councils are run like a bloody bag of shit anyway. That they are. You ought to see Loughborough with this new one-way system they've got and the parking and they're all going, why aren't people coming to Loughborough to shop? Because it's crap. That's why. It's crap. You pay a fortune for parking. All the shops are shutting down because of the stupid high rent on them. There's nothing there to attract people. You can get in your car or catch the train and be in Leicester in bloody 10 minutes. And that's bad enough, Leicester. That it is. It's a complete bloody joke there and all. All you want to do is go shopping and do it and come out. But no, don't go it. Just do it online. Because you don't even leave your living room. You got your cup of tea and it's here next day, bought by some bloke in a bloody transit van. And then they wonder why. Why should I go to Leicester and pay like £4 for parking in high cost or whatever it is in Loughborough to to go there and find out they haven't got what I want. I've just been Wilko's today. I wanted a hook. I wanted a bloody hook from Wilko's, right? Didn't even have an hook. Didn't have an hook. What's all that about? Sadiq Khan. Now, I'm not a big fan of Sadiq Khan. I think he's the Asian Mr. Bean. I think he's a complete walking, talking joke. But here, I happen to agree with him. Parents are to blame for the knife crime epidemic in London, Mayor Sadiq Khan claimed yesterday. He told mums and dads it's your job to stop the kids carrying weapons. I totally agree. I totally agree. And one, you shouldn't be letting your kids out after 9 o'clock anyway. You should be at home getting ready for bed, right? All right, you can stop up and watch Match of the Day, but you go in bed, right? And that's what it is. There's no discipline. It is right in a way. It is the parents. So everybody has to take responsibility for this crime epidemic. But I suppose in their days, nowadays, they probably stab the dad and slash the mum. So a man is accused of stabbing 4 police officers in a torrent of violence. Cops received a 999 call about a fight at a home in Islington. They were greeted by Alex Traykov, wielding a kitchen knife. He has denied 4 charges of attempted murder, 3 charges of wounding with intent and 1 attempt of wounding with intent. And that's at the Old Bailey. So that is going to cost a small fortune, right? So it's quite easy. They must have the body cameras on. We've found you. You were wielding a knife. You were throwing a knife. You've tried to stab us. What is it to provide? What is it to prove? There is nothing there. There is that. It's open and shut case in my book. 10 years minimum. No, you're arguing 15 years. Do you want to argue again, son? 20 years. Get in that cell. You little shit. Right, Mike Ashley, he's not happy because what happened is here, Debenhams, at the time of speaking, he was trying to put 150 million in to rescue it. He's already got 30 million in it, but now the directors of Debenhams have said, no, sod it, you're not having it. So not only was he going to save Debenhams and save jobs and shops and everything, them at the top have said no, so that's it now. No Debenhams. 120 years or something gone. How long's Debenhams been going? It don't say. I don't like Mike Ashley. I think the way he runs Newcastle is a complete joke. He's got a fortune. He could have put more into the club and run it better and not just run it as I don't know how he runs it, to be fair. No club like Newcastle should be going down to to the Championship. Fair play to the Leicester City owners. When they come in, they put money in, they invested in, hey-ho! Premier League champions. Who'd have thought that? Nobody. You would have thought Newcastle would have had a better chance than Leicester. But no, because the way Ashley runs the club, it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen, Newcastle fans. And I totally am with you on this. He has put money in. It's a hard one because he has put money in, but he hasn't. He's took more out than he's put in theory. He could have done a lot more to make Newcastle a better side. Rafa Benitez. If Leicester didn't get Rodgers, I'd have loved Rafa down Leicester, down the old KP. Well, it wouldn't be called the KP. Well, it would be called the KP. What a dickhead. What am I going on about? So, let's keep going. Oh, there's that silly bitch who tried to rip the NHS off. See, how can that be happening? They're ripping the NHS off. What should be happening now with her is that she already got 120,000 for a vaginal mesh. And now she tried to get 2.5. So she got that, and then she tried to be greedy. So what they should do now is take the 120,000 off her, right, and probably a house and everything else, and say, don't take the piss. But the only thing is now, she's going to prison for 5 years. So it's about 35 grand a year to keep a prisoner. So that they're losing money out there again. Right, Danny Dyer. What do you think of Danny Dyer, folks? I can't hear you. Yeah, so do I. I think he's a bit of a prick. He seems to be fake. He doesn't seem to be... I don't know. He seems to just make it up as he goes along. It's like he's doing it for show. Look, he's got that smug look on his face and all that, isn't he? And it's a shame, really, because Danny Dyer could be quite good, but he's that... Yeah, I'm a cockney, cheeky, chappy, lammy, and he just seems fake. Just seems fake. I think his daughter's all right. She seems all right. She seems a good laugh kind of thing. But Danny Dyer, I don't know. Right, what's that? Cornwall are moaning because TV weather presenters are standing in front of Cornwall. Well, it's on the left. It's down there, isn't it? Where's she meant to stand? Where are they meant to stand then? If you stand on the other side, you'd be blocking Norwich and East Anglia. So you can't win. And anyway, it moves around, doesn't it? The camera. It goes down and then it goes up again to Scotland and it comes down. Oh, shut up. Right, what else we got here then? Former footballer David Buss says he owes his fame to the bottom half of his leg. David, you're talking bollocks, mate. The Coventry City defender career came to an end in Old Trafford in April 1996 when a collision snapped his right leg into an L shape. He was stretchered off. United goalie Peter Schmeichel was seen vomiting at the side of the pitch. Bust 51 spent the next 6 months in and out of hospital. He also contracted MRSA. Right, there's a little picture there. He snapped his leg. It weren't a pretty sight. I've done that twice, right? And to say, he says here, it won't change anything. I would change a lot to have my leg back because, well, I ain't lost my leg, it's still here, but no, you're just talking rubbish, mate. You're talking absolute rubbish. And I bet you have them shitty shin pads on and all them little things that are no good. Oh yeah, look, this is what I'm saying. Poor management. Now, this is exactly what I say about the British industry. Poor management. Poor management and heavy workloads are leading to an increase in stress-related sickness. The Chartered Institute of Personnel and Development, who surveyed more than 1,000 workers, said there had been a spike in stress-related absence in the past year. Rachel Suff, an advisor of CIPD, said managers should help to alleviate stress among their staff, not contribute to it. Too many managers are being set up to fail because they don't have the required adequate training. I would agree with that. I think there's too many managers who haven't got a clue. I used to be some kind of supervisor thing at places. I've always thought of, if you can't do the job yourself, don't ask somebody else to do it. Just because Usain Bolt can run 83 seconds or something stupid, no doubt somebody will be telling me in my comments, doesn't mean everybody else can. You have to treat people differently. But as long as you can get a decent day's work out of them, there's no problem. But there's too many nowadays who, but there again you see, there's too many people who use the word stress as a get-out clause. It happens all over the place. They just say, oh, I've got stress, I can't come in today, I'm not feeling it. What the bloody hell's that all about, I'm not feeling it? I'll tell you what you're not feeling. You're not feeling your house because you've not paid your bills, you've not paid your mortgage, you're out, right? And while you're sitting there at home stressed out, feeling sorry for yourself, making it up, right? I'm not saying everybody makes it up, but everybody else is carrying your weight when you're not there. And it ain't on. People use stress too much now as a get-out clause. But I'm not saying everybody, and I know that mental health and all that kind of thing is a serious issue. And that's what winds me up, because there are some people out there who really do get it bad. And then there's too many out there who are saying that, oh, I've got stress. No, you ain't. You just don't want to come into work. You've just had a mare. That's what I think anyway. I think there are people out there with stress, but I think there's a lot out there who take the piss. Elton John, he's wearing a pair of tinfoil trousers during a lunch break. And all that, you see, look at Elton John, right? He's got all that money. He's got all that money. See him? And he still dresses like a pillock. You're not on stage there, Elton. You're walking around. You're going down Subway, man. Get a bloody grip. Right, we've got a new plane coming out. It's supposed to fly at 25 times the speed of sound. It's a step nearer to becoming a reality. We're making these engines at Reaction Engines in Oxfordshire. It's passing critical tests of its pre-cooler, vital for stopping overheating. Yeah, fair play. If we can do that without upsetting the Brexit thing, let's go for it. Jon Snow, he's been having a go at because he's had 2,640 complaints over remarks about a pro-Brexit demo at Westminster. It's he said, "I have never seen so many white faces in one place." I'm sorry, John, but you're in Britain. What do you expect? It's Britain is a predominantly white country. That's not a racist thing. That is what it is. John, I don't like Jon Snow anyway. I think he's a complete waste of time, and I think he's in the right place on Channel 4. More than half the snowflakes would get somebody else to change a light bulb. 40% would hire a home help to wash their dishes, plus half refuse to iron. We're knackered. If you can't change a light bulb, you're knackered, ain't you? Even my kid can change a light bulb. Granted, they have to put the phone down first, but even they can change a light bulb. A British mum's arrested in Dubai after branding her ex-husband's new wife a horse. No, she could get 3 years, but they feel that the British government has let them down. I don't really know what to say there. You can't go around calling people a horse. Not in countries like that. The rules are rules, you know what I mean? Just because we can say things what we like here, don't mean you can go over there and say them. You got to respect to the cultures, me duck. You can't just do it. Right, there's a mystery beast the size of an Alsatian has been spotted roaming near a residential resident area. Locals in Cornwall are shitting themselves after a dog was mauled. 5 cats are missing in a week and 5-inch wide paws have been found. I wonder if it is actually a black Alsatian. It might just be a black Alsatian out there. I don't know. Daniel Craig, he's become the longest serving 007 tomorrow. He's been James Bond for 4,527 days. Well, it's about time you woke up, Daniel. You're not really James Bond. You've only made 4 bloody films, man. So you're not James Bond, really. It's just a part. It's just an act. It's just an act. Right. What else is there? There's a lot of games. Game of Thrones. Some blokes turned up at the... where's he turned up? Tower of London visitors. He's got his sword out. I don't watch Game of Thrones. Does anybody watch Game of Thrones? I mean, the lads at work go on about it, but... I don't know. Oh, Easter eggs. Here we go. Look, they're all raving about these Easter eggs. I raved one about the other day. Oh, there's a chocolate teapot from Waitrose. 20 quid, that is. I don't know if it's any good or not. I'm not reviewing it for 20 quid, so don't... Another pundit takes on a monster burger challenge that has defeated all comers. Cardiff-based creators Rolling Rolls has called it the Fat Boy Challenge. Fawlty Towers has been named Britain's best ever sitcom. It's beat rivals including Father Ted, Alan Partridge, Only Fools and Horses. Yeah, I quite like Fawlty Towers. It was good. I think because it was only about 2 series long, it was good. What's all this shit? Going deaf. Do something about it. Right, what we got here then? Well, it's just load of junk adverts. Let's just have a quick look through Just Jane. My new partner is wonderful, but I can't stand his daughter. She's 23 to my 29 and a living nightmare. Well, there you go then. You're going out with somebody. Your husband's got the same age as somebody, isn't he? What's all that about? My husband's reaction to my ex-wife death is over the top, and I'm both insulted and miffed. The divorce in 2006. 2 years before I met him. He last saw her in 2010 when he bumped into her into a shopping centre and they had a blazing row about money. But now he's moping around like a wounded dog. There's guilt there then. That's guilt. They did not have any children. But they were only together for 5 years. Yet he's completely devastated. There's guilt there. There's absolute guilt. The girl I fancy so much already has a boyfriend. Well, you better move on then, son, because... unless you built like a donkey and got a massive car and a massive wage, she ain't going to be interested in you. He's from a very traditional religious family, and they've forbidden me from moving into a nearby flat she shares with mates. Just get over it, son. Struth. My wife and I no longer have sex. Instead, she has her sex toys and I masturbate when she's asleep. Is this wrong? Or can't you just watch each other? So So that's it, folks. That's about the end of the paper. I'm not going to do the football and stuff because I'm getting bored and fed up with it. I hope you've enjoyed this paper review. If you like more, leave a message. If you don't, I'll still do more. All right, folks. Laters.